Avatar: The Way of Water released in December, and I finally got a hold of all 5 LEGO sets. I love the movie too much to not cover these, and I wanted to give my favourite LEGO theme of 2022 a proper send-off, because I'm not too sure that we'd actually get any more after this. This is set 75577 Mako Submarine, 553 pieces and 100 NZD, and it is a store exclusive. This was easily the hardest set for me to find, and it was the last set that I bought as well from the wave. I waited until that Bionicle promo released, and then I found out that Avatar didn't count towards that threshold, so thanks, that's really awesome LEGO, great news for me. Set overview here is the Mako Submarine, some military inclusions, which is crazy for LEGO as well. This is also the only way that you can get Quaritch, Neteyam, and Spider, 3 mains, so it is a necessary set. It's a shame that it's an exclusive then. You also get Aonung for a good measure as well. Some Pandora rocks, can't have an Avatar set without some Pandora rocks. The little base that Neteyam is on is like the one from the Skimwing set, a nice coral piece, really it's just a part that's sitting there. I can't think of anything else to say. Banana, cupcake, and blue. The one where I have Aonung on the other hand is awesome. It is such a cool little build, and I wish that they all followed a similar style and structure to this. The set gives us a special little cave, and I think it's really good. We have some pretty colours of sea life sticking out of the rocks, we get a stingray piece, kinda just for fun. I always love the contrasting colours they choose for the structures like this, and this little gap here at the back actually closely resembles a similar structure where the boys trick and abandon Loak in the movie, so it is cool to have something like this here. It feels more purposeful, you know? The Mako also has to stand somehow, so yes, it is included with a small display, and it's close in design to this little cave here. Again, really cool parts and colours used, and I'm happy that there is a good display for the sub. And speaking of, let's talk about this awesome little thing. I really like this set actually, and I like its build a lot. It's funny, this of all things was chosen because it's used pretty infrequently in the movie in comparison to the giant carrier that carry the RDA soldiers and their equipment. These subs here sit inside of that, but it's cool to build nonetheless. The cockpit are these 2 windshield pieces with a third one for the co-pilot up top. I believe these things are harpoons or missiles on the side here, since these subs are used for hunting whales. An insane inclusion, honestly. Propeller engines at the back here, there are 3 of them in fact. The silhouette of the ship almost makes it look like a missile to me. It's also a pretty decent handle as well. The details on the other side here are the same as previously shown, and there's some stickers for a computer and some navigation screens as well. I don't think there's anything new on here or anything that's special though. A crazy detail that I didn't know until I was building this was a little secret compartment here that contains, I believe, Amrita, the movie's new special resource. It's found in the toucan whales of Pandora, and these machines are designed to extract. LEGO has made a whale hunting vessel complete with whale remains. It's crazy, but I really love the inclusion. Let's talk about Quaritch. He's back in Avatar form. I adore the face print here that's used for him. That's so menacing and unique towards him. It really stands out from the other Na'vi characters. The military clothes are also an insane addition towards these, and the camo green woody legs can be a useful part, I think. The tail is the same one that is used throughout. I've had these issues with the Norm figure as well. How does he go from a little bit of pants, tail all the way around the waist, and then pants again? Also, I've said it before, no guns are ridiculous. Quaritch feels so wrong without his firearms. How is any of this supposed to be threatening? His hair is probably the worst part of him all, I'm afraid. He has a buzz cut. In fact, it's smaller than a buzz cut. I'm willing to bet that he always has a buzz cut in the movie. He's a military man. He wouldn't have this big ugly thing. He needed a new hairpiece. The reason they include this one is because it has that little thing at the back that he can latch onto the animals of Pandora, but in doing that, you're sacrificing the accuracy, so... Spider is one of my favourite minifigures from this line, I think. He's such a unique minifigure with some really great prints. Those blue tattoos are really fun, but the mid-legs are a great choice for him so that he stands in scale with the other Na'vi children who are using regular minifigure legs. His face print is a good choice for him too, since he's quite a cheerful character, but his second face print is also a good choice for him, seeing as how most of the movie he is spending time with Quaritch. He's always pretty pissy. Aonung is the Mitkainen representation here, stealing Quaritch's hair and claiming it as his own. I don't really think it's that accurate for him either, if I'm completely honest. I love his smarmy face print though, I think that works really well for that character. This kid always has a shit-stirring grin on the entire movie, good likeness, and he's pretty basic otherwise though. Same complaints for his parents and his sister, the arms are just wrong and the tail is wrong too. But look, a new bow and arrow piece. A translucent blue arrow fits quite snug in this stud shooter-esque design, you press it down and it fires it out. I really like it for what it is, I'm not sure if they plan on reusing it for later or not. Neteyam is here and probably the only time that they'll ever do him, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty hard on the minifigures of the kids, but I do really like Neteyam's figure here. He has some unique printing on the upper chest that helps make him unique from his siblings. Not too sure what his weapon here is, a knife obviously, but I can't recall when he uses this. I wish he had a bigger toothy grin, because I feel like that was a pretty distinct characteristic for him. Overall, I feel really positive on this set actually. The set has more pieces than the next set, and it is cheaper by a pretty good margin. I love the figures that are included here, they're all exclusives, I like the build even if it's something that I didn't feel necessary to adapt. I don't usually buy LEGO sets from LEGO directly at full price, but this was a pretty good one to get.